I don't care what you say, Dad. I love her. Never had my stupid microphone on. Now it's on. There it is. There it is. Hey, what's happening, y'all? Welcome back to my basement. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Chandolo, and I am here to share my eBay experiences with you, and maybe talk a little too much, probably. I love to talk, so why don't you sit back and listen, because I'm going to hopefully relax you and make you laugh a little bit, make you think. Hopefully you think some of this stuff is cool, because I think a lot of this stuff is pretty cool. Anyway, so let's kick it off. I actually had a really good couple of days. I sold 9 things, and I can't wait to show you. So the first thing that I'm going to share with you today is a Super Bowl Topps Upper Deck box set from Super Bowl 33, baby. XXX. Ooh. Well, I. That means 33 for you youngins. Youngins out there. And I got these new envelopes. It's pretty cool. They are padded. They have like that bubble wrap on the inside. Kind of neat. This will be my first foray into the bubble wrap envelope, however you pronounce it, depends on where your colloquialism is. Do not correct me, English teacher. I hear you, Jessica. Yeah, I know your name. I know your name, Jessica. You're the English teacher over there in some school. Yep. Yep. So, can't hide. Let's see here. How much does this little fellow weigh? Maybe I won't weigh these things today. Maybe I'll just, because I have 9, I don't want to bore everybody with the weights and the measurements. Okay, the next thing is a gorgeous, oh Jesus Louises, my wife is calling me. Bonjour, my love. The next item is a Barbie, very gorgeous Barbie here. It's a ballerina Barbie, Barbie as marzipan in the Nutcracker. Beautiful, beautiful doll. I sold, you know what, I forgot to tell you how much I sold that Topps, those cards for. I sold those cards for $5.94. And Barbie I sold for $33.99. Pretty awesome. Not bad. Pretty happy about that. Barbie is a good looking chick, I'll tell you that. What? No, I didn't say that. Shut up. No, but seriously. You know, I mean, they made Barbie to be purty. She ain't ugly. But, you know, I think that it kind of does a little injustice to some girlies, is what they say, in terms of making them feel bad about themselves. Now, I only have boys, so I don't know nothing about no girls, except for I like girls. In terms of, you know, man-wife kind of thing. All right. So Barbie is on her way. That's a damn good price that I made. I got that Barbie at an estate sale. There were a bunch of Barbies there. I don't know how they got left behind. I think it was because they had kind of a high price tag on them. they, let's see here. Changed the lighting, didn't I? Changed the lighting on you. Was that better? Was that worse? My wife called in the middle of my filming, so I needed to take that. Never know what she might need, and as a hubby, you have to be ready to take care of your wife, man. You always have to take care of her. Take care of your lovely bride. That's how they talk in Japan. Alright, the next thing that I got was, ooh, this is a nice one, by the way. I like this one. You may not be able to see this. And I might go invisible here, kind of like Harry Potter. Whoa, look at that. I am completely gone. I'm invisible. You don't even see me. Where's Chandela? I don't see him. All I see is a bunch of trees and leaves. Where is Chandolo? Yeah, I'm right here. Sorry about that. Sometimes we get a little weird on this channel. But that wasn't weird. This right here, really cool. It is super, super, I like this feel on it. It's a good feel. I am such a weirdo. I'm sorry. I love to have fun. It's like that slick material. Almost feels like you could probably walk through a briar patch and everything just kind of, I don't know, slides off you. It's really cool. But you know, Realtree always has those pretty amazing designs that help you blend in. I like to put them in these Ziploc type baggies. I don't know what the you know what, I should look that up sometime. The non-copyrighted term for these types of bags. You know, Ziploc is actually a brand, right? Made by, I don't know, Ziploc? I can't remember. So I put those, I like to put clothes in those kinds of bags first, and then I put them in what's referred to as a poly bag. I bought these bags, I bought a bunch of these. I don't remember how many I bought of them, but I bought a lot. And I wanted to make, I didn't want just white bags. Now, for my smaller bags, there was a outrageous sale at Menards. I don't know if you have a Menards near you, but Menards is one of the greatest. Thank you. Also, one of the greatest stores in America. It has damn near everything, and the people that work there usually are pretty knowledgeable. So, you know, I mean, they have some of the best lumber. They just have everything. Like literally, they even have milk. For the longest time, they had dollar milk. You can go there and get a gallon of milk at Menards for $1. $1. No joke. That Realtree camo sweatshirt there, hoodie, I did not sell for $1. I sold that sucker for 12 bucks. The next one, it may look familiar to Gen Xers out there like myself. It's what's referred to as a speak and spell. This thing was made famous by a man named Steven Spielberg in a movie called E.T. Extraterrestrial. It was a pretty cool little alien fella that had a really long finger, and at the end of his finger it would glow, and he actually could heal you, but he needed certain, I don't know what he needed actually. He bonded with one of the kids in the show, in the movie. I don't remember the movie. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie, but boy did it jumpstart a lot of careers. including the director himself, Steven Spielberg. If you've not heard of Steven Spielberg, then you probably don't know much about movies. And none of that would matter. So, but Steven Spielberg has made, movies like, probably what a lot of people would be familiar with is Jurassic Park. That's one of the biggest ones. But Jaws, I think, was one of his first movies that he made. Really kind of protect this fella, even though they didn't pay that much. They paid $19.50 for this sucker. Dang, they paid a lot for shipping too. They paid $19 for this thing, and they paid $10.08 for shipping. That's bonkers. I'll tell you what, shipping is not cheap. They raised the price on that crap. They raised the price on that crap. And that is not cool. Not going to get political. So the next thing is super rad wallet, dude. We're talking Velcro. We're talking straight 90s. We're talking baby, don't you wanna? We're talking what are we talking? Foreigner, maybe? Hot-blooded, right? So I'm a hot-blooded. Stop singing. You don't know how to sing it on, baby. Okay, so anyway, shut up. I don't like you laughing at me, Bob. It's actually, you know what? It's okay, because I do like you laughing at me. One of my favorite things is, it's funny. I was just telling somebody earlier today. It's like one of the things that I love most in life is making people laugh. We were at our son's Halloween, I don't know, fall concert. He plays in the band at the local school, and the concert was last night, and so we went, and it's always nice to try and find somebody that when you go to those kinds of things and sit by them. I always hate sitting by myself, or just anyway, it's more fun to sit with people, right? And the people that we sat with, man, I just had them going. It was great. I mean, like, they were dying laughing, and it really just kind of fuels you whenever somebody is laughing. I mean, they were crying, literally crying, and I was loving it. That wallet sold for $16.99. Man, that's not bad. Next thing I saw was really cool. May not have seen one of these in a long time, but this is a television. This is actually a tube television. It has an antenna. It picks up UV. It is pretty cool, and it does work, funny enough. Not something you see every day. That's why I got it. But I'm pretty sure I broke even with that sucker, because I only ended up selling it for a little more than 17 bucks. And that sucks, but whatever. I'm just trying to get this damn thing out of here. It's funny, this thing, okay, so the last thing was Speak and Spell, and they paid 10 bucks for that shipping. This thing here, which is definitely heavier, definitely bigger, Did I just like way off the size here? No, no, no. This one they're saying is only $8 to ship this sucker. Huh. That's crazy. Let's see here. This person's in Mississippi. Mississippi. Well, now I see why this guy wants this thing. There might not be no TV signal where this thing's going. Where's he at? Summit, Mississippi. I wonder how close that is to the Gulf. The Gulf. I love water. I love the ocean. I love all that stuff. I wish I could live somewhere near the ocean. Always would love to, but right now I'm currently landlocked. And I gotta say, I love where I live. I used to not, but I do now. I think it's a great place. I live in Illinois. And the town I live in is wonderful. It's a great place to raise a family. I used to also hate that. You know, it's just, you know, everything is what you make it, right? And so if you make it crappy, it's going to be crappy. But if you don't, then it's going to be awesome. There's a saying out there that says, you either, you know, like create the life that you want to live, or you're going to be forced to live a life that you don't want. And I don't want to do that. I want to live a good life. And so this is one of the things that I'm doing to improve my life, which is, you know, just eBay, right? Just, I know it's weird, but it helps. It helps to make some money and change things. Now, if I can just stop spending that money. I don't know about you guys that do eBay, but dude, my biggest problem is that I love toys. I love toys, you know, that's why I sell them, is because I love them so much. I've got way more to list than I have listed, I think, and I've got over 900 listed right now. But anyway, I've gotten into a brand called Hot Toys lately. Holy cow, man, do I love that stuff. They are so cool. I have a problem when it comes to certain things like finishing a collection, right? Right now I'm going for the Bad Batch in Hot Toys, and it's not easy because two of them are very expensive, Wrecker and Crosshair. Whoa, are they expensive. And so anyway, I'm spending all this money and making all this money. But the problem is that Hot Toys cost so much money. We're talking like anywhere from, you know, $150-ish for one toy, mind you, all the way up to over $1,000. $1,000 for a modern toy, not a vintage toy. It's pretty wild, but they are frickin' amazing. I mean, they are amazing. If any of you out there want to get me one, no problems. Go ahead. I'll let you DM me, and I'll send you my P.O. box. All right, so the next thing up for shipping is a Washington quarter, a 1978 Washington quarter. This is a beautiful quarter here. It is, I mean, it is like mint. I mean, obviously that's why they put it in this thing. Pretty cool. Sold this sucker for $5. This is another one of those ones where I probably paid more for it than what I sold it for. I had that thing for well over a year now. I got it last summer at an auction. I don't think that I will ever buy another coin again to make money off of, but there's always that never say never. Right, bloody right. I think you're right, bloody right. Next thing up is a Buzz Lightyear. This thing is rad. It's a talking model kit. I don't know what the heck that means, but whatever. It's cool. And it was expensive. They paid almost 85 bucks for this thing, $84.99. It is nice though. It's brand new, brand spanking new. It's pretty neat. I mean, like, you clearly get to build a Buzz Lightyear. I love it. Yeah, $85 for that thing. You know, whenever it comes to Buzz Lightyear and Woody, I found that people love those two fellas. And anytime I see them, especially the big ones, I just go ahead and grab them. It has served me well most of the time. Everything other than the big ones, it's not even worth it. That's one of the things that I've noticed. You know, like you think, oh, you know, like here's a little Buzz Lightyear, here's a little Woody, here's a whatever. Nah, leave it. Leave it. Wasting your time. You know, you're just gonna hold on to the damn thing forever. Trust me, I've had that way too often. But if they're big like that and they're in a box, you're gonna probably sell it. Even if they're not in the box, but if they're that old, you know, big Woody or big Buzz, you'll be able to sell it for even, you know, probably even 20 bucks. You might be able to sell it for, which is pretty awesome. Awesome, man. So cool, man. It's like the best thing ever. We're talking ever. Okay, last thing up is a what are these things called? It is a dial caliper. This thing is really cool. I got this one at a flea market as part of a bundle. There was I got a bunch of crap from this dude, and I paid like 20 bucks for everything this guy had, or everything that he sold me. And I sold just this thing for $85. Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, ooh, I want that. You know, I may need that myself. I kind of like things like that, mechanical and measurements and fun stuff. I don't know. Anyway, and then I looked it up, and it was like, yeah, $115 a lot of times is what it's going for. And I said, I'm selling that. I don't need to keep that. So I put it up for sale. And that did not last long, because I got that this summer. That was a recent purchase. So super stoked about that one. Well, I think we've come to the end of this video, but there are going to be more, and I hope that you will join me for those videos. What do you think about the lighting tonight? Was it okay? I got a little lightsaber back there. I think that kind of adds to something. I'm hoping to maybe add other stuff to the mix here. We'll see as time goes on, but I'm just going to keep doing it. Right? It's not about having it perfect. It's just getting better each and every day. So that's what I'm trying to do. I hope you're trying to do something similar. I love you guys. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week, rest of your month, rest of your year. But choose to be happy, okay? Because life is too short not to be happy. All right? I love you guys. Can't wait to see you in my basement next time. Deuces, y'all. I don't care what you say about her, Dad. I love her. Hey baby, you want me to buy you dinner tonight? I got you. I don't care what you say about her dad. I love her. Maybe I should do that. I need to call home. How am I going to call home? I know. Phone home. Hey baby, want me to buy you dinner tonight? I got you. I need to call home. How am I going to call home? I know. I hate watching Star Wars on a little TV. That's stupid. To infinity and beyond. Phone home. What is this at? To infinity and beyond. Get my money out.